and welcome to Web3 TV. I'm Lisa Amnagard, and today we're at the STEP conference here in Dubai. Joining me right now is Samir Nabil, co-founder of Saudi ID. So thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
How is everything going today?
It's going well. It's nice weather, nice people. So far so good.
Is this your first time attending a STEP conference?
Yes, actually, yeah. This was supposed to be in Saudi Arabia, but it got rescheduled. So this is the first having this kind of event in Dubai. I've been here before, but for vacations and things like that.
Yeah, and you have a company called Saudi ID.
Yes.
So can you tell us a little bit more about Saudi ID and how you're trying to change the way we identify ourselves?
Yeah. So Saudi ID is not a new concept, but it's a geographically new concept. And the concept is digital identity. Basically, it should be safe, it should be secure, it should be flexible, it should be as easy as having a driver's license in your back pocket. But we want to take the next step and make it digital. So there's one version of you in real life. There should only be one version of you in digital life. Yeah.
So why this region?
This region is growing. It's booming. It's digitalization is happening here at a fast pace, and I see a huge potential for the whole region to leapfrog kind of the technological innovation we've had in the West or in Europe, where I'm from, and it's just the right time to be in.
Yeah, definitely. The UAE, also Saudi, they're very progressive when it comes to implementing new technologies such as AI and blockchain. So tell me a little bit if you're integrating any of these new technologies into the ID system, and how does it look like?
Yeah, so the technology will be using, but it's more on the roadmap, AI features, basically things that has to do with fraud detection or anomaly in behaviors or region, different type of authentications. So we have to be able to detect that in order to mitigate hacks or frauds or things like that. So AI is definitely on the roadmap, but at this point in time, it's baby steps towards slowly but surely going to the long-term vision, because it's a long-term vision, this whole digital identity.
So for this digital identity for Saudi citizens, what will it be used for?
Anything. Like what do you do in real life? You go and buy things. You go and you identify yourself, whether it's in the government or even with your favorite web shop. You identify yourself and you want to buy, you want to purchase, you want to do a service. As you probably also know, us both being from Sweden, we have this similar type of technology. So that's the kind of vision that we want to implement in Saudi Arabia. Anything you want to do digitally, you should be able to do it as your own person.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, we're both from Sweden, and in Sweden they have Bank ID.
Yeah.
And for viewers who have never heard of Bank ID, it's a identification system where if you don't have Bank ID, you can not really do very much in Sweden when it comes to booking a doctor's appointment, to setting up a new phone contract. Everything is done through this Bank ID. So in the UAE, for example, there is a UAE pass. How is it different from other services out there?
So we're not looking at this point in time to go into UAE directly, but we have definitely looked at it kind of in the periphery. So we will do more deep dives to see what are the differentiators, because there has to be add value. And we've done more dive deeps in due diligence in Saudi Arabia, where we've seen a clear gap in this type of solution.
Where's the gap?
The gap is in having this one-stop shop or one-stop place for everything digital. Today, you can see that you have to go through different apps. I mean, the technology is widely developed now in Saudi Arabia. However, for this specific solution where you kind of have a holistic one place for the one person to do everything, is not there.
And will you be working with governments as well?
Yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan. So we do have discussions. Working with the government is the best choice, because there is a level of trust that has to be at the foundation of this endeavor. Because without trust, without that reassurance, that security, how can people trust it to be legitimate or, safe for the long term?
Yeah, because it's your identity
Yeah.
at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for speaking with me. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
And we'll be bringing you more interviews. My name is Lisa Amnegard, reporting for Web3 TV.